Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of MugAndPlay. I am Nick. We're playing more Bustories today. It was an interesting episode from last time. In case you missed it, I highly recommend you checking it out just because it took such a weird left turn right in the middle and again sort of near the end. It was interesting. We met three random strangers. One was a small child who his brother apparently did something bad or sad. Ooh, I got 2 hot dogs. I'll get some fruit also. And then we met up with a granny who I have made say inappropriate things. And then she started telling us about how she used to be rich and how much money she's saving now and how stupid we are for not saving money, and her methods were a bit unorthodox. And then we met the twins. They were part of a movie adaptation, remake, sequel, spoof, spin-off, something or other. So let's see who we meet this time. And we already got food. We went to the bathroom. Let's hit the road. Alright. We seem to be passing the same red car every time, though occasionally there's a green... Oh! There's occasionally a green car, and then there's you. Hello. Psst, man. Can I sit with you? I think the guy outside is following me. I gotta hide for a while in here. You do not mind, do you? Huh. He's not following anymore, I think. Oh, hold on. Is Bus going already? Yeah. Hey, I did not buy. However, it does not matter. It is even better. I am Lisa. Hi, Lisa. What you did is technically stealing. So, you better be interesting. I'm gonna tattle on you. You didn't buy a bus ticket. But whatever. Tell me about yourself. I bet you are interested in what happened, but it's a long story. While I got time, you'll have to listen if you want to. I can see you actually do. I do? Yeah. Tell me your story. Well, where do I start? Try the beginning. I am a professional vault cracker, and not only that, doors, locks, gates, and everything you need without a key, so that's how you got into the bus. You snuck in through the window. I don't know. Yes, it's obviously illegal. Yes, so is riding the bus without a ticket. I used to work with a group of criminals. We were kind of modern Robin Hoods. There was a group of 10 people besides me, everyone with his own principles and opinions, but we all had a common idea of stealing from the rich. Someone decided to go for it because of the poverty they grew up in. Someone had just personal scores with the upper class of society, and someone like me just for the sake of grin. Oh, gain. Sorry. I thought she was like... It's like, why are you part of this band of criminals? It's just awesome! No, gain. Sorry, typeface. We would look for some rich people who earned money in a dishonest, according to rumors, way. We tracked his schedule for several weeks and planned everything clearly. I would just crack vaults and get 15 of the total profit. Everyone spent their share in their own way. Sometimes the money was simply given to various charitable funds. Someone used it to provide treatment of their loved ones. It is not difficult to guess the police got everything quickly, and almost all of us were arrested. 2 guys and me are the only ones left. I'm not that stupid, and as soon as I realized what smelled like fried... Okay, I quickly disappeared from them. Fortunately, I have enough money, and for the next decades, I can live moderately in comfort. Yes, do not be surprised, the sums are huge, yet not huge enough to not be able to afford a bus ticket. And no, I have no remorse. Why should I worry about other people's money if I have my own life and I want to live comfortably without making much effort? It is what people usually want, isn't it? Everyone wants luxury and wealth, I'm sure. Just a few will dare breaking the law. If you want easy big money, either do politics or become a criminal. Easy. Of course, I also have my own principles. I would, for example, never spoil the life of someone who lived worse than I do. You probably have a question. And what did your parents think about all that? That wasn't my question. My question would have been, why are you telling me all this? Why are you confessing that you are a criminal to a complete stranger? How do you know I'm not, like... I don't know if buses have an equivalent of an air marshal, like airplanes do. Am I the bus marshal? You don't know. I could be the bus marshal, and I could arrest you at the next stop. But you know what? I'm not, so I won't. I do not know, and I do not care. I haven't talked to them for a long time. They pretty much ruined my life with their rules. It's like, take out the garbage! It's like, I'll show you by becoming a bank robber. Oh my goodness, my dude is super hungry. Eat that hot dog. Eat the other hot dog. And wash it down with a gallon of strawberry quick. Do not do this. Do not do that. Go study medicine. I look like a teenager, right? Well, I have a reason for that. I am a Since I was a child, they would completely ignore my interests. Do you want to draw? No, you are going to dance. It's beautiful. Oh, do you want to do karate? No, you're a girl. You can't. Well, you know what? That, I will give you credit for that. That wasn't right of them to push gender roles on you and tell you what you can or can't do based on your gender identity. Maybe you want to be a teacher? We do not care. You'll be a doctor. And I can understand them. They tried hard for me. They worked hard. They wanted me to be a dancing doctor who didn't know karate. They were doing it for my sake, I understand, but they did not ask me. My every move and choice were meaningless because in the end it was up to them. I understood why they were doing it, and I suffered until they finally crossed the border when I was 19. I studied at the medical university then and somehow fell in love with a guy from our group. We were all fine. We dated for about half a year, and then parents found out about him and forbade me seeing him. I'm gonna drink some water and just... Do tell, girl. Do you know why? Because, damn it, he had tunnels in his ears. They found it outrageous, considered him a hooligan, and said they would stop giving me money if I did not leave him. We want you to date a man with no holes in his ears. We're not even talking about jewelry. We just want you to date. I don't think turtles have ears. So, date a turtle. Is what they said, but it was wrong. I was mad about it and quitted my studies and ran away from home. Well, no, I can tell that grammar wasn't one of those studies you quit. Whatever, I'm not gonna judge. Oh, stop, what is it there? Oh, stop, what is it there? Yes, this is a casino. Farewell, my friend, there is some business to do. You're not going to tell anyone about this, are you? Good. Good for you. What? It's like, are you gonna tell anyone? No? Pfft, good for you. I don't tell. I don't care. It's like you're not gonna tell anyone that you just met a criminal? Pussy. I just want to go to the bathroom. Thanks, lady. Alright, I need to buy more snacks because your story was long. Let's go to the shop. Let's buy... Oh, wow. Medicine? Well, just in case my health gets low. I'll have it just in case. Let's have some pink lemonade. Let's get a Mountain Dew. Let's get some pizza and some chicken. Alright. Well, let's hit the road. Who we gonna meet this time, huh? Who's it gonna be? What you gotta say? Oh, cool, another tunnel. I like these. I still love that it says, oh, hi, Mark. It says school sucks down here. 2 + 2 is 5. Something tells me these two things were written by the same person. You have a snake that's about to eat birds, and then there's this guy. I was sitting behind you, and, well, yes, it was awkward, but it turned out that I heard everything. All these people shared their stories, secrets, problems with you. Like they're completely wasted and you're a bartender in some eatery. How's that a bad thing? I like listening to people. What's wrong with that? I do know it, because I myself worked as a barman for a while. In general, I worked a lot when I was a student. A bartender, an interpreter, a driver, a security guard, and so on. I worked as a consultant in an alcohol store. So you worked as a bartender and you worked at a liquor store. One day a girl approached me and asked to recommend her a good wine. This was my first day and I hardly knew anything. Therefore I advised at random. A couple of days later she came to our store again. I thought she was unhappy with my recommendation. It turned out the other way around. She thanked me and said that it was the best wine she ever drank. I also distributed leaflets, if you know what I mean. You know, a little bit of that green. Maybe? Leaflets? I don't know. It was my first year at university. Of course, I did not give out any and just threw them away near the dump. I was a real dolt. Oh, somebody paid him to be like, here, take this pamphlet. Okay, he wasn't be like, take this pamphlet. It's where you can find me to buy drugs. I don't know. Well, frankly speaking, I am still a dolt. The same way I got rid of the leaflets on the second day and the third employer found out about it and fired me. Well, I said, whatever. I also worked as an agitator and had to visit apartments. I had to knock every door accordingly to the databases looking for certain people and offer them to sign a paper for a candidate and tell them about his program. Okay, see, oh wow, that sucks. It was the eve of the elections. 1 out of 3 doors would open, and there often happened incidents. They could pour something at you or start yelling, like, help me drink this coffee, it's much too sweet. And then they throw it at me and say, go away. One of my teammates was quite an interesting person. Alright. I'm gonna eat some chicken. Yummy chicken. Wash it down with some Mountain Doodle. Alright, continue. He loved memes and cats. Oh, I know a few people like that. Could it be all of them? But he had one significant drawback, which greatly hindered us while we worked. His memes were too dank, and he would just turn into a cloud of vapor. Once, a small granny opened the door and began cursing at my pal. She said she used to be a model, and she was telling him how stupid he was for not saving water in plastic bags the right way. My partner, he was a very unrestrained person, especially after a whole house of such people started screaming so hard that every closed door opened then. Hopefully it did not come to a fight, but we had to flee this house. Oh, so you got into an argument with the owner and everyone heard. I gotcha. As you know, this house did not come to the polls. Everyone thinks that barman is like a priest. He listens to everything but never speaks about what he has heard. But we are all aware that we have a long road ahead. Ha! One evening, I was serving a young couple. They drank all evening. At some point, the girl accidentally poured a drink on the boy's shirt. She did not find anything better than to order a bottle of whiskey, pour it on the bar, set it on fire, and dry his shirt over the That's a bit of a... I would have suggested a paper towel. That's what I would have suggested. You don't even have to light it on fire. I mean, I can give you another one to light on fire. I mean, I don't know. That's what I would have done. The guy went home without a shirt and severe burn wounds? I'm gonna just drink this and just like, go on. The girl without hair on her hands. Well, okay. But hey, you know, I don't judge. However much body hair you have, that's your own business. And I got home without my job. Why did you get fired? I could not find a new job for months. I hung around my parents, who reminded me every day about how good it was when I worked as a bartender. And I was like, I know, it was fun having a job. At that time, I began to drink a lot. One evening, as usual, I went to the bar, where, surprisingly, I saw the girl who destroyed my destiny. She was the bartender. What the heck? I ordered a whiskey, poured it on her, and set it on Wow! And now I'm coming from prison. Do you have some whiskey? No, I don't. And okay, I don't have anything to drink. Sorry, I just have this apple that I'm gonna eat now. Yeah, he's like, no whiskey? Oh well, never mind about all that stuff I said. Okay then. Let's go outside. Go to the bathroom. And then we'll get some more snacks. And we're gonna call it there. Thank you so much for joining me on another exciting episode of MugAndPlay. Ooh, this place has a donut? I'm gonna get a donut! And we're gonna get, we should probably get some of these. And, let's see, we got 2 foods, 2 drinks, and our stuff's about the same. Let's get fuck it, let's just get a gas station steak. Hell yeah. So we're gonna have all that stuff next time. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, be sure to poke that like button right in the eye. Leave a comment below. Today's question of the day: have you ever had a weird encounter with a stranger? Doesn't have to be anything illicit, just something weird. I'll tell you mine. The first weird thing that comes to mind for me is one time I was in New York City, and there was a gentleman who was a bit disheveled and angry, and I'm not sure if he was all there or what. He saw me, and he had curlers in his hair. And now keep in mind, these are his words. I'm just relaying it. It's something kind of anti-Semitic, but I promise you, this is me conveying what he said. He said, "I'm going to cut your Jew ass." And I didn't agree with that, and I still don't, because nothing wrong with being Jewish. I have a Hanukkah sweater. I think it's fantastic. And my first thought, rather than being afraid or offended, was, joke's on him, I'm not even Jewish. That was my honest-to-God first thought, and it was so weird. You meet all sorts of colorful characters in New York City. If you want to see more videos like this one, you be sure to hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/MugAndPlay. I'm streaming more often now, I promise. And I promise it's more than just Far Cry 5. I know I play that a lot, but it's a fucking awesome game. But thank you so much. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!